Many people who live in the Mountain View area, one of the communities hit hardest by flooding 2 weeks ago, are living in hotels or with family or friends at this point. With more rain, they're worried now about more flooding and damage to their homes. CBS 8's Steve Price joins us live from that area with an update. Steve.
And Carlo, it's for that very reason that all eyes are on this flood channel you see behind me. This is the one that the city cleaned up after the last flood happened 2 weeks ago. But neighbors out here are still nervous that this will clog up again and flood their homes.
When a mix of mud and water poured into their Mountain View homes 2 weeks ago, the people living along the flood channel knew exactly why it happened.
I'm really angry. I'm upset about it.
Naomi Phillips Terry has been begging the city for years to clean the channel out. The trees, tall grasses, and trash, she knew it was only a matter of time before heavy rains would trigger this mass devastation. Naomi's garage door was no match for the raging river that came through here, sending water into her home, forcing her to move into a hotel, and she has no idea when she can move back home.
There's still damage inside. I haven't gotten a chance to do anything because we had to leave.
Adding to Naomi's frustration, the city came out after the flooding and cleared the entire channel in 2 days. If it had looked like this 2 weeks ago, she believes her neighborhood would not have suffered so much damage. But just in case there is more flooding, neighbors lined up at the Mountain View Community Center today for free sandbags.
It's really been bad.
Shameen Linton says 5 offices at her business, Shariah's Closet, flooded. The nonprofit provides emergency clothing to those facing hardships, and right now business is booming. So she's picking up sandbags to make sure her doors can stay open for her neighbors in need.
Those that are really unhoused right now or displaced from their home, this is the time to show up. So I'm really preparing and not making excuses to serve.
42nd Street was one of the hardest hit areas 2 weeks ago. Today, nearly every home has sandbags. Now that the channel has finally been cleared, they're hoping for the best, but still preparing for the worst.
By the way, this flood channel is the same one that flows down to the South Crest area that flooded as well 2 weeks ago. So there are a lot of people out here who are really keeping their fingers crossed that the city cleaning it out 2 weeks ago will in fact work. And of course, we will continue to monitor the situation out here. But Carlo, I can tell you, I was out here around noon. It was bone dry out there. We have had rain, not a lot of rain, and I know it's dark so you can't tell, but water is flowing consistently already down this channel. And so that's why they are so concerned that if we get that heavy rain, what we're seeing up in the LA area right now, that this whole situation could turn really devastating again.
Well, Steve, you've been out there before. They've been through a lot. We can only hope that this system goes through well, that they don't get any more flooding there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of these folks, they just want a chance to get into their homes, start cleaning them out, but they're worried that there'll be more flooding, that there's mold, that there are other situations they're going to have to worry about. And so they don't even know when or if they can return home.
Yeah, they need a break. Thanks, Steve.